When someone's coming to you, if you're going to leave it to them to tell you what they want, you won't be able to close them, because people will buy based on certainty. When I come and I give anything to you and I offer anything to you and I serve you, I know exactly what the outcome is going to be. Whether it's on this course, whether it's on the Power Speaker course, wherever it may be, I know the exact outcome that I want to get to.
Currently, an idea that I had, which was to do like a mindset course with an SEN sort of lead and do like a webinar type thing. So my question was, because I have already kind of started or do sort of kids workshops before from work and past experiences. And I've just sort of think there's two types of stakeholders. It's either the mum and dad that you're trying to sell a mindset course for kids, especially with SEN needs as well. And sometimes they're quite different sort of red or blue people. And it's just that how do you kind of pitch it? Because obviously one person is like, oh, I just don't have the time. It's the red person. And then there's the mum who's very much wanting to learn and sort of gain some insight into how to helping that child. And I'm just sort of finding how do you gear the pitch to kind of both those stakeholders who's obviously going to make the decision, final decision. So that's where I'm at the moment.
So number one, it's building self-esteem for kids, correct?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So you're getting the parents on a webinar, and then you're getting the parents on the webinar, and then what you plan to do after that is you've got an upsell to your course, right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
But how do you address the different colors of people, right? Red, blue, green, yellow. How do you address? Okay, fine. Do you know what your niche is? Have you zoned in on your niche? Do you know exactly, or is it kids with learning difficulties? Is it all kids? Have you targeted your niche?
I think it's looking at more kids with sort of art therapy and sort of mindfulness sort of thing, which works for my little one. Right. And it's sort of because I do murals and I do art projects and little things like that with kids. For example, if it's an inspirational story, we kind of make a picture out of it, which is an inspiring thing about something they've overcome and how you need to fight that. And it's sort of like a memento to keep. So that's the action part of the course.
My question to you is, have you targeted exactly what parents you want on there? And have you found this group of people? So have you got the group of people together already? Or now you're going to search for them?
No, there are parents who I know from a support group that I've obviously attended, and obviously from mosque, and I do a circle on a Friday. So pitching to all those three groups.
We had that session on different personalities, right? So you've got the red, you've got the yellow, you've got the green, you've got the blue. If you didn't know about that, you would have gone in and you'd have just created a pitch, right? Okay. Sometimes the more you know, the more difficult it becomes. Okay. So when I started off, I had no idea about this. I had no idea about different personalities, and my close rate was okay. Okay. It was average. As I did more and I was comfortable closing, then I learned more about the different colored people, like how to interact with red people. Like red people want a specific outcome. Blue people want all the detail. The green people want to know that you're not going to change them too quickly. The yellow people want to know that they're going to be part of something great, right? And when I then learned those things, I was able to put those things inside my pitch, which then allowed my close rate to go higher. My advice to you right now is don't think about that. Just leave that, because it's going to complicate the issue. And all I want you to do is go in there and just speak about the value of your course. That's it. And see what your close rate is. Do you know the outcome of your course? So do you know exactly what your course is going to give them? For me, it seems like you're not 100% sure.
I didn't want to go too heavy on already pre-planning the course exactly, because everybody's needs are different. Because that's what I realized when I was trying to write 2 or 3 sessions, but the need is different for each one. So I was going to go with what the audience wanted. Because my background is obviously I've done coaching and I've done counseling for parents. And obviously I've had a child who's had walked the journey. It's sort of looking for a child to build that sort of clarity and kind of therapy.
Here's my take on it, right? That when someone's coming to you, if you're going to leave it to them to tell you what they want, you won't be able to close them, because people will buy based on certainty. When I come and I give anything to you and I offer anything to you and I serve you, I know exactly what the outcome is going to be. Whether it's on this course, whether it's on the Power Speaker course, wherever it may be, I know the exact outcome that I want to get to. If I come and say, what would you like, right? What would you like me to do for you? You have no idea, because you don't know what I can do. Here's the thing. I want you to have a specific outcome that I will make sure that your child is, a lot more confident, right? Whatever it may be, that I'll make sure that your child can stand up and speak in a group, whatever your outcome is. Don't develop the course from now and then let it flow, as I've always said, but have the outcome fixed. See, it's different. If you're going in to do market research, right, then that's totally different, right? Then ask them, because that's how you can build your course. But if you already have it ready and you're going in there, tell them exactly what they're going to get out of it, okay? And especially if it's a red person, they don't want any fluff. They just want, you're going to get, it's going to be a 5-week course. This is what you're going to get out of it. Are you in? End of story, right? And that's the way that they'll buy. So taking a step back, what I feel you need to have is be clear on your outcomes, yeah? And if you don't know your outcomes, just ask a few people, right? Or for the first one, just have the outcomes what you feel are the best things, because you've already done it for your kids, okay? Go in there, sell that. Do not be worried about whether it's a blue, yellow, green or red person. Ignore that. Add that in later. Once you've had a few, once you're comfortable with your closing rate, then start adding different things in. Otherwise, it's going to complicate the whole thing.